Hey y'all, it's your girl Simone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at LifeWithSymone. Y'all, I'm so irritated because I know I said this in my story time that I had posted, but these camera settings, I still have not fixed them. And I feel like it's just making me look like real, like washed out and like ashy. Like it's making me look like, I don't know, like it's not my skin tone. Like it's making me seem like way lighter. I'm just not liking it. But anyway, y'all already know it's a Subbie Sunday. Y'all, I just had to make a disclaimer because people was hitting me up trying to argue me down about my last story time. They like, that Simone, you know damn well that wasn't her cousin. That was that girl's blood cousin. Like blood cousin. Seen baby pictures and all that. Like that was her cousin. Anyway, I haven't even got to the rest of that. But anyway, y'all already know it's Subbie Sunday. I'm back. And yeah, so let's get straight into the Subbie Sunday. Oh yeah, don't forget to shop Brishari because the spring collection is dropping tomorrow. That lavender, that green, that yellow, that blue, baby. Okay, but let's get straight into this story. So this one is titled Backstage Pass Turned Into a One Night Stand. Y'all begin with the rappers or the singers. Let's see. So it says, hey girl, first let me say that I love you and your channel. Let's get right into this story time though. I love you too, boo. I won't use any real names in this story because that would be too messy, laughing my ass off. So back in 2022, my favorite rapper was on tour. He came to my city, Detroit, but I missed him when he came here. My cousin Alexis hit me up and asked did I want to go to Atlanta and we could go to his concert there. So, of course, I'm like, hell yeah, LOL. We got our ticket to the concert with backstage passes and flew to Atlanta. After the show ended, we lined up to go backstage. The whole time I was nervous as hell, but I was trying to play it cool. We got backstage, everybody back there started taking pictures or whatever while me and Alexis was playing it cool, chilling and waiting to meet him. So finally, it starts clearing out and we went up to meet my favorite rapper. We were telling him how we flew from Detroit to come see him. His face lit up and his eyes got big, even though they were already big as fuck. Sis? LOL. So one of his homeboys was trying to talk to Alexis, so the rapper was like, don't go nowhere, chill with the homeboys real quick. So me and Alexis was standing there just confused as fuck, LOL. Like, okay, what's about to happen next? After the meet and greet was over, the rapper asked how long were we in town for because he had a 2-day break. We told him we were also in town for 2 more days. So his homeboys asked if we wanted to come to the Airbnb with them. I know it's getting long, so I'm gonna speed it up. No girl, you good. Long story short, we went back to the Airbnb with them and we was drinking, having a good time. I shot my shot with the rapper. I asked him if he could show me where the nearest bathroom was. So he took me to the bedroom where the bathroom was attached to it. He came in the bedroom behind me and shut the door. He must have knew what I was on because he laughed and said, yo ass didn't have to use the bathroom for real. So we sat on the bed and we just began to talk more. One thing leads to another, if you know what I mean. It was bomb as fuck, 10 out of 10, LOL. After we were done, I left out of the room to check on Alexis to make sure she was good. The rapper told me to come back into the room. I was pretty sure that night was about to end and they were about to send us back to our hotel. I was wrong. He wanted to lay in bed and talk more. He kept telling me how he felt like he has known me his whole life and how I was cool. The next morning came and he gave me $12K and told me to keep in touch. I never did keep in touch with him though because obviously he's in a public relationship and I started to feel a little bad for what I did. I ain't never messed with nobody man before, but yeah, that's my story on my backstage pass turned into a one-night stand. I'll send you some pics from the crazy night if you'd like to see. I got all type of receipt. I know it! She said for you only. She said who the rapper was. Sis. Okay, let me stop. What? That was crazy. When you said, I started like catching on a little bit and I was like, oh, y'all, if y'all caught on too, do not be in the comments dry snitching on my girl because clearly she said what she said. Dang. Sis, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, also I want to say, sis, I want some more stories because I know you got some more. But thank you so much for sharing. All right, you guys, so let's get into the next story. So this one is titled, God, why did you bring this ninja to me? Oh, let's read. So it says, just so you know, the names and places included are not real, so feel free to say them. Thank you, sis. I love you for that. So it says, hey girl, I'm Cece. Basically, I want advice on what I should do. So let's get into this. My son's father and I take my son to a local buffet every year on his birthday. This year, I saw a guy that I found very attractive. Girl, real attractive. He low-key looked like Boston Richie, but don't act like him at all. I didn't say anything to him because he was with his kids, but I wrote my name and number down, then tipped the waiter to give it to him while I was leaving out. Ooh. A couple of minutes later, he texts me Cece with a question mark. So I'm like, hey, I apologize in advance if you're not single. He's like, nah, I'm single. And he asked for a couple of pics, so I sent the couple. His name was Jay. He basically responded like, yeah, I like you, and he said he wanted to fuck with me. After that, he hit me with the I'ma hit you up tomorrow. So I'm like, what the fuck? That's suspicious in my Cardi B voice. About a week after texting, he wanted to link. I agreed and met him at a local little gas station. I followed him to a house to drop my car off, and we got in his car. So he was like, we about to go downtown. But I hate being seen in public with ninjas. So I was like, damn, I forgot my ID in my purse. So we went back and got it. Soon as we drove off again, I realized my ID was still in the car. This time he took me back and said follow him, but he left, so I went home. By the time I got home, Jay basically texted me like, so we not fucking? Oh. I was instantly shocked and confused because yeah, that's what I wanted, but damn, he could have waited. I was so, you know, H word, that end with a Y. Anyway, so I said fuck it and did it. We linked back up and started drinking. After we drinking, we got some treat and went to a hotel. What happened there stays there, but let's just say it was something I remember. So after that, he started acting like a typical ninja, stopped hitting me up and acting all weird until he wanted to do it again. As bad as it sound, I liked it, so I did it every time. Fast forward about 2 months and a couple of links later, I got a phone call from a no caller ID. When I picked up, I heard a female voice. So basically, she was saying that she found my number in her boyfriend's phone and was wondering if we, you know, did the do. I didn't even know who the ninja was, LOL. So I'm like, who is he? And she said, Jay. So me not wanting to lie, said, yeah, we did it once, but I haven't talked to him since. She basically just trying to make me feel some type of way, saying he was with her and stuff, but I really didn't care. I know how females be delulu sometimes. So far, all I know is that he could be effing her just like me, but she saw his phone or something, LOL. I don't know. So I never really paid her any attention. I did tell him, and he basically said they do fuck with each other sometimes, but not none for her to be calling. And he seemed surprised, but ninjas be lying too. Fast forward to now. So just yesterday, he called me, but I was out to lunch with my friends. I told him I would let him know when I left the vineyards, but I knew deep down inside I wouldn't leave because I was on my period. Around 7 p.m., he called me like, I'ma still see you. So I'm like, yeah. But then I texted him again and I asked if I could this weekend. He responded like a kid, like, wow, so not today, saying that he just left the liquor store and then said lose my number. I called him because the fuck, he basically had an attitude and was like, we not linking. I said no and he hung up. I tried to text him, come to find out he blocked me. Not gonna lie, my feelings was kind of hurt because I do kind of like him, but damn, he ain't gotta treat me like that either. There's also this guy I talk to and he's always stimulating me mentally, going deeper than sex after sex holding me and all that. I don't want to waste my time chasing him when I have everything I need in my face. I don't know. Oh yeah, and a girl still calls me from no caller ID. Mind you, she's 36, and I searched his name up on criminal offender site in my state and found out that this ninja is actually 40. He told me that he was 30. I'm 23, but I love unking him, and I wouldn't care about him being 40, but yeah, y'all, every sign to leave him alone is there, but I don't know what I should do, sis. I'm gonna send you a pic for your eyes only of me and the girlfriend. She put the girlfriend, and then she sent me a picture of him. Oh, I don't know why his picture didn't pop up though. So this is you. Let me see. Oh, sis, you is cute. You would better you know you a 10. I don't know why his picture for some reason is not loading. Like when I push preview, it's not doing nothing. And then the girlfriend, she's not ugly, but she don't look her age though. She look way younger than that. Like I would have thought she was like 19 or something like that. Probably is the way she was posing. But this story is crazy, sis. Leave him alone. He's no good. He don't got no good intentions. He don't got going on, and he's wasting your time, and you wasting yours messing with him. Walk away now, sis. Just leave him alone. Leave him be. He for the streets. He for whatever he got going on. That's crazy. How you gonna just block you? Like, boy, why are you that old acting that way? And plus, it's like, it's not worth the drama with the girl and all this other stuff, because most likely him and her probably live together. That's probably really his girlfriend, and he probably just sitting here making it seem like they don't talk. You know how people be weird as hell. But thank you so much for sharing, sis. All right, you guys, so this next story is titled My Mom and I Hunched the Same Ninja. Oh, girl. Okay, let me read it. So it says, hey girl, hey, I'm so proud of your YouTube journey and I wish you nothing but the best with your brand. You're already selling out, so we know you good, LOL. Thank you, sis. Let's get into this messy ass tea because it involves my mom. Let's leave my name anonymous. I got you. So I met this guy on Facebook and somehow he ended up on my Snap. I used to post thirst traps and fake ass flirt with people, but I never would link with them. I was a straight cat. I also worked at Food for Less and I would post snaps when I clocked in and out. This one guy would come in my line on purpose every day that I worked. I would literally have a long ass line and he would come in and get in my line for 1 to 3 items, knowing damn well he could get in the express lane. I soon realized it was homeboy from Facebook and Snap. We gonna call this guy Thirsty, cause this motherfucker be in everybody DMs, comment section and kitty cat. So Thirsty would DM me, good morning beautiful, good night gorgeous, all the lines ninjas would use to get in your drawers daily. Anywho, fast forward one day, my sneaky link was acting funny. I posted on my Snap someone tap in with me with the smoke emoji. This is when I smoked and he respond. He asked for the low and pulled up. We smoked. The following day I posted the same thing. This time he brought a bottle. Eventually we smashed or whatever and it never really went any further because he was boring as hell. Fast forward, I ended up with my now baby daddy and he invited me to a barbecue at his house one day. I asked him who was all gonna be there because at this time I was still talking to other people, but I didn't know who he knew because I thought my baby daddy wasn't known. Little did I know he was a ho, but that's a whole nother story. So as his friends started arriving, in came a ninja. All right, well let me stop calling this man ninja because the guy definitely not black. In comes a familiar looking guy and it was Thirsty. This boy was my baby daddy best motherfucking friend. And I was just thinking, damn, I smashed best friends. After the barbecue, I told my baby daddy I had to tell him something. So I pulled him to the side and I said, I know Thirsty. And this man looked me dead in my eyes and said, I know he already told me y'all used to talk. Why this man tell my baby daddy that we used to talk knowing damn well we smashed and I passed? Anywho, fast forward some years passed and it's now 2021. I'm at my mom's visiting and out of the blue my mom goes, your baby daddy best friend in my DMs. And I'm like, who? And she's like, Thirsty. I'm like, he's a hoe LOL and he's with him right now. They on the way to get me now. She swore she wasn't into him. Later, my baby daddy and Thirsty picked me up and I'm drunk. They drunk and I asked Thirsty, why you all in my mom DM? And he gonna play dumb knowing my mom stay posting pics of me. So I said her real name and he gonna search it and was like, I don't know who she is. And I'm like, yeah, you be in her DMs already seen. I never told my mom I hunched him because what the fuck, I don't gotta explain who been inside my beehive. So the day I found out, there was an album release party for one of my baby daddy's other best friends artists and Thirsty was invited as well as my mom. The event was cool, but why Thirsty disappeared all of a sudden my mom wants to leave? I'm not paying attention to it at the moment, but I put the pieces together. The next few days after the event, me and my baby daddy ended up in a big fight where I ended up going to jail. But I was calling my mom to get me out because she was not answering. Y'all, why the fuck she was laid up with this ninja? Probably getting effed while I was crying in the jail cell singing Locked Up by Akon. When I get out, she eventually told me and I had to tell her that we hunched before and she was disgusted. But guess what? She kept messing with that man after and they had a threesome. Anyway, this is getting long, so let me know if you want the story or how I ended up in jail. Love you, girly. Girl, yes, we want that story of how you ended up in jail. Is your mama still messing with this man to this day? Not your mama, not you telling your mama that you did something with a dude and she's still dealing with him and had a threesome with him? Girl, we want the other stories. Oh my god, this is crazy. But yes, sis, make sure you send the rest of the stories and thank you for sharing. All right, you guys, so this is the last but not least story. So this one is titled The Time I Accidentally F'd My Sister Baby Daddy. Girl, how did you accidentally do this? How you slip on D? Okay, let's read it. Let's read it first. Okay. Hey Symone girl, I just want to start off by saying I absolutely love your videos. These long hours in the warehouse are so boring, but you get me through every time, LOL. Thank you, and I'm happy I could get you through them shifts, girl, because I'm working at warehouse, it'd be like, oh, bored. Okay. By the way, this story is long. Okay, so we're gonna get right onto the story. This story took place back in 2017, 2018-ish, LOL. I was a senior in high school. I was still fairly new to the school and the city, so I was making new friends and shit. Well, one day I was just scrolling on Facebook and I believe I either shared a post or made a post about new friends. You know how I used to be. So this guy, we're gonna call him Weirdo. He likes the post and he inboxes me. I immediately go to his page. I don't know, but girl, anytime someone I don't know texts me, I gotta go through pictures first just to see if they're even worth responding to. But he was decent. Well, decent enough to be a friend, maybe a close friend, but nothing serious. So time goes by and we're still texting through Facebook. Everything was going good. We were actually becoming good friends. We would talk all day long. About 2 to 3 months in and he asked me to link up and match that gas, that pressure. I agree because why not? I'm not going to pass up on a blunt. Girl, I should have that day. That weekend I had went to his house and we were just smoking back to back. Girl, to the point where I just stopped rolling mine because I was just out of there. I was so on another planet, I couldn't even look at another blunt. I guess he realized I was done because he turned the lights and the music off and turned on Netflix. In my head, I'm thinking, I didn't come here to Netflix and chill, sir. But I'm so stuck, I couldn't even say anything. So he picks a movie and we're just laying there. Girl, I'm focused stuck on the TV. Then all of a sudden, I feel a little tickling something on my neck. And it's him. Not gonna lie, it felt good, girl. But I wasn't folding that easy. I brushed him off trying to play hard to get, knowing damn well I wanted to get God. Fast forward a few more movies in, and he goes in for it again. And girl, I jumped out of my body. I don't know what it was. This time I folded and twirled. That man took me for a ride I was not expecting because, mind you, Symone, he was skinny as fuck. Those be the ones. He definitely didn't look like he was packing at all. Them be the ones. Girl, you talking about my man? No, I'm just kidding. I was expecting, you know, maybe 7 seconds in heaven. After all that, still continue to be friends like nothing changed. Until one day I get on Facebook and I see my sister making a post about her baby's dad and he was doing this and that and so on. So my nosy ass gets to lurking because I knew she was pregnant, but never knew by who because she never posted him, tagged him or anything. And side note, we were not blood sisters. We share brothers, so she was something like a sister. Anywho, I'm lurking on her page and come across another post, but this one got hella comments. But I don't see a baby daddy nowhere, LOL. Then boom, somebody mentioned him, and guess who the fuck it was? Yep, weirdo. When I say my mouth dropped, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I instantly knew I had to tell her. I felt so wrong. I just didn't know how exactly. But I knew it had to happen and it had to be for me. So weeks go by and I'm trying to get the courage to tell her, but I couldn't pull myself together. After weeks of debating with myself, I finally typed out a long message explaining to her what happened. This was probably one of the riskiest texts I've ever sent. It took everything in me to press that send. But once the message was sent, I was so nervous. I kept checking my phone for a response. I never wanted someone to respond and not respond so bad. But girl, when she did, I honestly was kind of mind blown because she was mad at me. I mean, I get it, but I mean, honestly, the way she flipped out on me, you would think I was effing her. She then got on Facebook and was making indirect posts about me, but I knew they were for me. I just commented because I didn't want anyone in our business because honestly, it wasn't how she made it seem. But that's all for the story. After that day, me and her never really spoke again until another man was involved. I know, crazy, right? Let me know if you want that story too. Love you, girly. Keep doing your big one. Girl, we want that story. How's she mad at you? Especially you didn't know. You was new to the city. It's not like she was posting him and then you was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be cool with your baby daddy and whatever. That's crazy. Okay, no, that's not my man because he ain't tell me no stories like that. But that's crazy. All right, but thank you so much for sharing, y'all. I loved y'all so much. I don't know how long this story Subbie Sunday is because I didn't edit it yet, but I told 4 stories, so I feel like it should be good. But if you want to submit your story, only send it to Symonestorytimes@yahoo.com. Do not send them to my other emails because they will get deleted. Make sure your caption is good. Even if you sent the old story, I do go through like the old stories, or if you want to like just reply to that old story and like send some, like I could send it like I don't know. I'm tongue-tied. And then also, if your story was read somewhere else, please send an updated email and just let me know. Because y'all be in the comments like, this was read somewhere else. As if I knew that. Like, I don't. But yeah. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Again, Brishari drops tomorrow. So stay tuned. And also for everybody to keep asking me about the denim bags, they on the way. And the big black bags. The original ones I first dropped, my big black totes, them on the way too. So I'll see y'all next time.